So I just love that.
Seems like we're off as well. So let's see. What do you think is going to be our starting item?
Well, according to that chat, it's not gonna be boots at least. But I really just love the different cage strats. So I'm hoping for.
I think we're going to see like the bow today, but we have a 5/6 crystal up at Tower of Hera and a red pendant at Eastern Palace. I didn't see what the Eastern was.
Yeah, and blue pendant as well over at Eastern. There are a lot of pendants and a lot of color on the map in general.
Actually, a bit surprised that they checked the map already.
Ooh, we're gonna have a quick one today. It is Fire Rod.
Fire Rod is one of those that's pretty hard to farm bumps with because the amount of magic it uses.
Yeah, that is like the one downside to it, but if you find bumps very early, you're just gonna see our runners just speed through the escape sequence.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I do also like the semblance of sprites on our screen. Of course, Gamasu using that Pikachu sprite as normal, Frostbite using his Playing Knight, and Gomba using the pink ribbon Link.
What's the sprite Linlin is using? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one. Or apparently the pendant was the other way around.
Oh, so we have pendant in Desert and in Eastern Palace. Alright.
Yeah. Eye from Secret of Mana. That seems fitting, considering the latest Nintendo Direct, if you saw that.
Oh yeah, I sure did that.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, already also, they're not gonna have any problem in this game because of that blue mail they found in the first set.
Looks like Goomba got very lucky with the bomb drop of the Green Guard, and it's going to be our only runner so far with a bomb, so good job for Goomba.
Yeah, prepared for him just speeding through the escape sequence now compared to the others. But they did get 300 rupees, so if they don't find any other bombs, they all will be able to buy bombs later.
Yeah, they're not lacking money for a bomb, but look at that, we can farm bombs now. We have our first Sword of the Seed.
Yeah, and at the same time also Gamasu being really lucky with that Green Guard getting a bomb as well.
There's not going to be any bomb farming from Goomba or Gamachu now. Now it's just heading straight out for an escape as fast as possible.
Yeah. So at least we know that the Green Guards have bombs in their item pool. Wonder how it is with other guards.
It's hard to tell with the blue guards since they had a key on them, so could be an issue if they want to try and farm them, but we'll see if Linlin and Frostbite gets lucky with a bomb drop or not.
I can imagine that they are gonna be killing a lot of ropes later on once we get down to silver.
Yeah, you don't want to skip out on that escape, well, the back of escape, if there's an important item, like a glove, for example. If there's a glove there, there might be glove luck from the other glove, so...
Yeah, and the worst thing would be that if that is the only glove also in the light world, because that would maybe point them towards having to do an aga. Goomba here being Frostbite actually looking at the timer is the first one into the snake room, and he got actually one bomb in there.
Then the one bomb is all you need, so let's see if Linlin... Yeah, there we go. Everybody has at least one bomb, so that's good.
Yeah, and the map there in that sense as well, which means that they are 4 items left.
Well, let's see if our runners gets lucky with a good item here to open up where to go after. I would assume that pretty much everybody will go to Kakariko.
Yeah, probably. Goomba throwing his bomb will just get that few second head start here over Frostbite on into here, but Flippers behind the wall.
Flippers and 20 arrows in total.
I don't know how to deduct that clue.
That they will get the bow up here in the sanctuary.
Maybe. Or maybe it's pointing that the bow is in any of the Flipper location.
Well, it was not in the sanctuary, that's for sure.
Yeah. So barely 0.3 seconds ahead out of the escape sequence is Goomba.
And Gamachu saves and quits here after delivering Zelda, so...
So there's two options here. Either he's gonna go to the 50-50 bushes, or he's gonna go buy bombs and go up to the eastern area.
I think he's going to go up and to... well, maybe we'll check out the Flipper locations.
That could also be a possibility. However, since he's buying bombs, going there now would be a bit irritating, considering that if he just doesn't get the money and the rupees, he will have to come back to Sora later.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Goomba does the same thing. Saves and quits after the Thieves hideout.
Yeah, but Gamasu heading to South Shore.
I think Gamachu wants a bottle or a flute when he goes up to Kakariko to make it a little bit like do everything in one try.
Yeah, those would be the preferable ones to find before heading there. Just saves you that little bit extra time. However, often we see here in the daily races that Kakariko is just loaded. Look at that, 300 in the tavern, so yeah.
There's the Sora money. Goomba, interestingly enough, buys bombs and actually checks out Hobo.
Yeah, it's on the way. I'm gonna assume he's gonna go to Sanctuary now and probably start going to Kakariko. No. Changes his mind there at the last second.
Another 50 rupees in the chicken hut, so there's a lot of rupees inside of that Kakariko today.
Yeah. So yeah, rupees, heart containers, arrows, and another sword in the Minimodon. And there we have our boots! What are those?
And there's a bug net as well, so some good items here.
Yeah, absolutely. This and the hookshot as well. As I said before, this often where we see Kakariko just being loaded.
It was actually pretty stacked up here in the well, and let's see what Blind's hideout got for us. 5 more items. Piece of heart. Even more. Oh my. Single rupee. Piece of heart.
Yeah, one more single rupee to be found somewhere in the seed.
Another 50 rupees, so we're definitely having money enough to go to Sora this seed.
Who knew Kakariko was this rich?
Well, our runner's going to be happy having those early boots. It's going to be super nice for him.
Absolutely. Yeah, even the lamp here as well on the library.
And that puts Aghanim actually in play here, because we have Master Sword, we have a lamp, so...
Yeah. However, Goomba came from the south side. So he might just decide to skip out on the lamp completely. However, he went over to Lost Woods earlier, so he might just go down and pick that up.
I think he checked out libraries, I think he knows what's in there at least.
Yeah, he came from the south side. Oh, Gamatu almost been knocked into that portal. Yeah, Gamatu is gonna continue with his Sora sex here and go up to Waterfall Cave. He did find a bottle.
He's going to need that, some rupees here if he wants to check the item on Sora.
And that is not gonna be enough rupees. And look at that, a gold B. You could have decided to just save that and given that to the bottom merchant, because he has got a downgrade.
Didn't even get the good B. That's sad. And Gooba picks up that lamp, so even now he has got that. Well, there's another bottle up on the sword ledge.
Yeah. So there's two options here at the moment, or three rather. We have the things we have left are of course the boot locations. We have Agina and Sora. Otherwise, it's off to Aga Tower.
And we have the Eastern Palace, and I think we have the back of Sarashala's closet as well.
Right. But yeah, we are rapidly running out of places. We need 3 items if we are to skip having to do Aga.
Yeah, I don't think it's not looking that great right now, but I mean, they could be super lucky in Sarashala's closets right now.
So I see that we have a little bit stragglers here. So Fire Rod was our escape weapon, and the flippers were basically back of escape. Yeah, Goomba is gonna take one of those locations, Agina.
Yeah, I think Goomba already checked the dam, so he doesn't need to. He can just go and check out Agina, and Agina had nothing.
Yeah, and a very nice tactic here from Frostbite, activating that water walk to be able to do these checks just that much quicker.
Yeah, and Lin did the exact same thing.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Sora has.
I mean, we got so much rupees early on, so it kind of feels like it's pointing to Sora, but you never know with Randomizer.
Yeah. So yeah, the eastern area and Sora and bottom merchant. We're gonna have to see what Gamatu finds there. If he finds something good, then this play did play out.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen the sick kid yet. That's true. I totally forgot about that.
Frostbite almost running with decided to check this. Lin is then gonna get just that little bit head start over him, to progress further into the season. And lets out the B, so we can rename that cave to the B cave instead of Waterfall Cave.
think the nice part is if you pick up that bottle with magic, is like you can use some of your magic and you do the bottle glitch in pod if you go for it.
Yeah, but look at that. We have a life lesson here. So yeah, don't trust the big fish, basically.
Don't trust the money Kakariko gave you.
Yeah. So keep an eye here on Gamasu's, and he's gonna go to Sick Kid after this one.
I think Goomba might do the same thing because saving quit to start in Sanctuary, check the bunk rocks.
Oh, look at this, Lin going for the Galaxy play here with going to Aga.
This is a big gamble to do. No Moon Pearl, and I mean the Moon Pearl could be on the Pyramid Ledge, but it's a big gamble.
Yeah, it is.
Bunk rocks just having a piece of heart.
Yeah, it could also just be that it is maybe a glove or a hammer to get that Dark World.
I guess we will have to.
You're gonna get the Lumberjack check.
Yeah, let's see. I think Gamachu already checked it out, but I do not remember what's on the. Okay, it's a single rupee, so that's the last single rupee in the item pool.
Yeah, I quite like this from Lin.
Yeah, same here, but like sometimes you need to do a gamble early on, and Lin went for it.
Yeah, as a smart runner once said, the tournaments are for safe play, the gambles are for the daily rate.
Okay, let's see. We had Sarashala, and we have the last. We have Eastern Palace to check out, and I'm pretty sure our runners will go in there. True Rock is our green pennant.
Ooh, that's scary. That's possible scary because we just know how much stuff loves to hide inside green pennant per rock.
Yeah, green pennant per rock. There's going to probably be some sort of progression in there.
Did you see the hint on? Okay, Lillian's gonna take it now. Ooh, unique item on big red bomb. That's interesting.
And we do know that Tower of Hera is one of the red crystals, so just see which the other one is.
Yeah. So yeah, it all comes down to this here for Gamasu, Goomba, and Frostbite. 3 out of the 4 items have to be either 2 gloves, Moon Pearl, or 1 glove, Moon Pearl, and hammer.
We can easily say like this: if our runners find a Moon Pearl in here, then Lin needs to go to Eastern. Lin will probably just go to Eastern right after Agony in that case.
Yeah. Alright, you also of course have the mountain to find the glove here, but details. But yeah guys, time for a little game. How many blue balls are we gonna get here on Aga?
I think like 3 blue balls. That's my guess.
I'm gonna say 8. One blue ball. One. Ha, ha, ha. 2 blue balls. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, thank you, game. Some cash in the Sage's closet, so thank you.
3 blue balls. Ha, 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 ha. And a red boomerang there in a big chest of these.
So we already found 2 items inside of Eastern Palace. So it's starting to look like... I guess definitely required, but is the Moon Pearl on the Pyramid Ledge, or is it in the last chest of...
Yeah, that is the question.
Because if the Moon Pearl is on Pyramid Ledge, Lin has made the biggest move here because Lin is just pulling ahead here.
Yeah. But we still have this one last test. If it is the glove, then we could potentially skip out because now it's time to go to the mountain.
We have full, well, not full, but like pretty much the full mountain cleared for us. So that's pretty sad for Lynn, depending on what they find on the mountain.
Yeah, that is interesting. This is gonna be irritating
But what
for
is
Lin, but
what is
we have to see. Let's see. It could still be like a place. It isn't.
Well, good things for Lin is that Lin has that portal later on.
The one thing here that could save Lin is that we only find the moo pearl on the mountain. If we find another glove or if we find a hammer up there, then Lin did the wrong play.
Oh yeah, totally, because like it could just be that easy that the hammer is inside a pod and we will not have the, like we find another glove and we can't get to it. Well, we can actually. We have the flippers.
I mean, look at the items as well we have at this point. We have flippers, we have hookshot. The hammer could very well be Skullwood's for all we know. Oh, Lin here gonna pick up the green rupee.
I don't think Lin will be that happy. All that for a single rupee.
Yeah, we saw the little bit stomps there from the boots of frustration.
And the old man on the mountain had just a piece of heart, so nothing important there. Heart container up on the spectacle rock.
And yeah, just piece of heart, a lot of piece of hearts, and other hearts as well here. So
very healthy.
Yeah, it's off to the right side. Yeah, a lot of hearts.
A lot of hearts, and we already had the blue mail.
Yeah, a lot of defenses early on in this seed. Yeah, time for one of the most dense locations. 7 items in this one, and 8, and another one in Spiral Cave. Another heart, some arrows. Ooh, the seed is a lot of baiting.
I think we can pretty much come to a conclusion that the Moon Pearl is going to be up here.
It could be the funny thing if we find a book and then the Moon Pearl could be in desert.
Well, there's Tempered Sword. Another heart container.
There's Titan. So yeah, that is the Dark World access, unfortunately for Lin.
But still looking for that Moon Pearl.
Yeah, but yeah, we are gonna find Moon Pearl soon. Okay, so Spiral. In Spiral, is it book or Merle? That is the big question here.
Let's go with the book.
Yeah, that would just be funny. And there it is. That's sad for Lin.
But hey, we can
for Lin is continue.
We can check full clear Super Bunny Cave and all that, man.
Yeah, that is a really good location for that one. Yeah. The good thing here for Lin, we know that there is an unique item in Pyramid Ferry, so that will at least make that check a little bit quicker. But look at that, Red Pendant Swamp.
Red Crystal Swamp, actually.
Pendant crystals.
Same
too much
thing,
of it.
right?
Yeah.
So we can confirm that Hammer will not be at the Pyramid Ferry.
Yeah. So there's 2 options I can see here for the Pyramid Ferry that I think would be funny. One of them would be Red Cane, the other would be Flute.
There is one good thing with Linlin's Aghanim play that, as Shad is pointing out, Linlin is the only one with the big bomb knowledge.
Yeah, that is one good thing as well. Feeling that the hint about Big Red Bomb is Aga.
And Bombos is required for Turok.
Hopefully we don't need that. But
Ooh.
yeah, my dream's already been crushed here with that red cane in Hookshot Cave and the blue boomerang as well, along with the good one.
So we are a medallion, flute, hammer, and bow and mirror away from Gilbert.
Yep.
Says we don't need Ice Rod. Well, hopefully not needing it, because Green Pendant.
If we need Ice Rod, and that one would be in Pyramid Fair, that would be such a disgusting thing.
It wouldn't be fun, that's for sure. But look at the heart count from just being up at the at the Death Mountain. Like, they're already up to, what is it, like 13 hearts?
Yeah, that is quite a portion of hearts. Yeah, Lin now has also picked up her gloves, so she is gonna make her way up the mountain now as well. And also both Gamasu and Goomba had a little bit of foresight and went over to King's Tomb just to get that one out of the way.
It's always nice to get rid of King's Tomb early on.
Yeah. But yeah,
Here
Gamasu is just gonna straight up go in and beat Skullwoods with the route he's doing.
I mean, Tempered Sword, you got everything to, like, you don't need anything else. Like, Tempered Sword and Mathula is like easy mode.
Yeah.
There's a shield, so we already found one item in Skullwoods.
Yeah, this is a good thing if you are gonna go into Skullwoods, so you can go to the back first, because if you find all the items here at the back in either from the chest that Gamasu got, or either of the two ones at the back with the Moth and the other chest here, then you can potentially skip all of the chests in the front. It could also be that misfortune that you get the big key back here and the last item is in the chest. Oh, Gamasu using up a lot of his magic here, almost used up too much.
I do think he doesn't have the bottle with the Green Potion. That was the other ones that went to Sora.
Yeah. Gamasu went up there early. We are seeing that people is praying for Mirror Ped in the chat. And that was the last item as well, so Gamasu doesn't have to open a single chest in the back.
That is nice to not having to open anything in Skullwoods, so you can just run away and never look back.
Yeah.
Gamachu with the first blood of this seed.
Well, he is playing as a Pikachu which has a high speed stat.
Oh yeah.
Lin, they're just picking up Tiny Smith. Probably hope that he wouldn't find that.
There we go. Goomba takes down Mothula and Frostbite takes down Mothula. It's really close between the three runners.
Yeah, the seed has been a bit linear so far.
Well, that's at 300 rupees. We'll not go and grab this seed.
I think we found all 300s at this point.
We found 2 in Kakariko, and don't. How many 300 is there in the pool?
I don't know. Maybe we have an expert on that specific amount of items in the item pool in the chat. But look at that bombos for Turtle Rock.
I have a feeling that that Turtle Rock is going to hunt or run this down a little bit.
Possibly, yeah. But yeah, it doesn't look like we are gonna have to do Turtle Rock without the hammer.
I don't think you can do it without the hammer, though.
Oh, I mean the Thief Town.
Oh, you meant, okay. Well, there's the mushroom, so you fill up a fetch quests.
Do you want to do a fetch quest? Or maybe do a penalty rock dive? You could be anywhere, pull out your hair, this is gonna be fun. Maybe it's vanilla, maybe not. I wish you could tell me where. Do you want to do a fast quest? It doesn't have to be a fast quest. Yeah, Gumba now gonna go ahead and go to digging one. Oh, let's do some digging while Gamasu and Frostbite gonna just dip into Safe Town. Gumba probably hoping to find a hammer somewhere close here, or maybe he just decides to just path his way all over to Hype Cave.
I think Goomba might just go to Hype Cave first. Maybe, or maybe I'm completely wrong about that.
Yeah, look at that Gumba being bullied by a bug.
It's always the beast. Okay, so Goomba is going to do Hype Cave and turning into Smith instead of going into Thief's Town without the hammer.
Yeah, if we really wanted to, we could take that all the way to Catfish. So look at that, easy as well.
Only need that Quake Medallion to be extra safe with Mire.
And we had a guaranteed boot hint in Thief Town.
Did we find the bow inside of Thief's Town, by the way? Did I completely miss out when you were singing?
Apparently we did. Apparently it was in third chest. But yeah, how hype is Hype Game gonna be today compared to my singing?
Well, we did find the single arrow.
Yeah, good. We can now kill Ganon. Oh, I like that great shield out of 10.
Alright, let's see if the blacksmith got anything for us, or if it's just a bust here.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Goomba doesn't have hammer here, so could not just go ahead and do the fake powder while he's here, unfortunately. So apparently the Smiths are accountants today.
Right, so we could go into pod if we want to when we're done with Thieves Town, since we have the bow, but the main question is, do we want to go in there?
Yeah, it seems like a good play at the moment, but if we listen to Blind, it might just be a little bit of a hint about what we will see later on in the seed.
You mean Ice Rod?
Yeah, Ice Rod in Ice Palace.
I mean, if the ice road would actually be in Ice Palace, be careful to rock, so it wouldn't be that bad.
But yeah, as we're talking here, both Gamazoo and Frostbite picking up their second crystal. And I didn't count the items. Do we know if there is... Okay, there is a small key in the big set, good.
So we will not have to be worried about that big chest.
Yeah, Guma now also gonna dip into Safe Town. So we could have the really unfortunate thing, because looking at the trackers here, I would laugh if the hammer is on the hook-shot side of Ice Palace.
I think we only have access to like one chest on that side?
Yeah, and imagine if that one is the hammer.
I mean, it wouldn't be that bad because you can at least you can clear out Ice Palace and then go to Pod right after.
Yeah, but I would imagine a lot of people would wait with Ice Palace until they have that. And hey, maybe that is the gamble of the seed that you had to do. Because Aga wasn't.
We do have catfish we haven't seen.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think out of the irritating and annoying stuff locations for the items. I'm trying to be evil, man.
Well, it looks like it's a pretty alright seed so far for a run. It's pretty straightforward. Well, fortunate enough for Lin with the Aga play.
Yeah. We're talking more about hammer. A lot of the seeds I have played recently, it had been a hammer on the mushroom.
I think it was yesterday's weekly race. There was like blood on the mushroom, so mushroom might have something. Can't rule that one out.
Yeah, look at that, Gamma, who is gonna take the full tour of the dog world.
It's going to be interesting to see where Frostbite goes. I think he's going to Pod.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna take that gamble that hammer is in there. Wouldn't be too surprised. It's the vanilla location.
So we're going to get some new checks here from both Frostbite and Yamachu, which we haven't seen before, I believe.
Lin taking a death there in Safe Town, doesn't want to go in there without a hammer.
Well, luckily, unfortunately, Lin doesn't know about it, but you can actually do these without having to be worried about that big chest.
Yeah, but does Lin know that?
Not right now, at least, but...
So what does our friendly neighborhood catfish have today?
Ooh! Yeah, you don't want to run away from that one, haven't you?
Yeah. And you have this little cool strat here from Frostbite where you spin there to get propelled up to the door. It's this just those type of small micromanagement that makes you a talented runner.
I think that's our second boots hint in this seed, actually. I think I've seen that one about the boots in Kakariko well now.
Yeah, Thief Town and Pod having boostings. So we can officially call our anchor a big liar.
Okay, so this is going to open up the whole Mire area for Gamashu, so it's going to be interesting to see what medallion we can full clear, depending on what medallion we have in Mire.
Yeah. And Gomma doing the little bonk here to increase his bonk counter.
Wouldn't surprise me if the hammer is in Mire now, since we actually have access to Mire.
Yeah. And looks like there was nothing on the Bollock side of Pod.
Time to turn in that mushroom.
Yeah. Well, the goose is loose for Gomba as well. Gamashu having a little bit of foresight here, checking what's on desert layers before going into the Mire area.
And Ice Bombos as well, so we don't need Quake or Ether Medallion today.
Yeah, and Mire is one of those places where it is beatable without the hammer, and it we make it even more better with those silvers in the Mire shed.
Yes, having silvers at Vitrians makes this a lot more convenient to do this play right now. 2 items and silver arrows against Vitrians, that's pretty nice, I would say.
Yep. But yeah, so far we haven't really seen anything in Pod, just a bunch of keys.
I don't think there's anything in here of like actual value. It doesn't really feel like it.
Yeah.
We have 3 more chests we can check now, and then we're out, unless, let's say, it is vanilla. If it's vanilla hammer, that's really good for frostbite.
Yeah. But at the same time, the others is not. The others are doing good shakes in the meantime, so it will not lose them too much time.
Nah, exactly.
Yeah, Frostbite setting up a death warp here as well. One more test here for Frostbite. What is gonna be? It's Big 20.
Saves and quits, so won't be able to check catfish yet.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point, looking over the tracker, there are gonna be an unique item in Fat Fairy, but is there anything actually needed here?
No, because we only need hammer and mirror, and we need all that to enter Swamp House. That is our last 5-6 crystal.
Yeah, that is the interesting thing here. The best item that right now that would be in Fat Fairy would be that ice rod, because then that is just more confirmation that it's not gonna be a pet seed.
Well, there is one unique item in Mr. Mire. There's the kind of burner.
Yeah. And yeah, the last test here for Ganon is where the big key was as well.
So this is interesting. We found both items inside of Mr. Mire, and there's nothing in here either. So Paul was empty, Mire was empty. So main question is, where are we going?
Well, it comes back to one of my predictions earlier with Ice Palace.
Yeah, that's true actually. I totally forgot about the Ice Palace. You can actually go in there and pretty much grab everything.
Yeah. But you of course also have a few others, like the second chest in Swamp and the Spy Cave because of that blue cave.
We can't check Swamp yet at least, because we still need that mirror. So the main question, where is the mirror?
That is what's gonna be in Spike, duh.
Oof, Spy Cave. Oof.
Oof. Yeah, this is one of those loopy seeds where you're just thinking, okay, where do I go? Because I don't have what I usually have.
This is actually pretty funny with the 5-6 crystals, since like we have no access to we can't go up to Hera, we have no access into the other place, Swamp Palace. So yeah, that unique item is probably also going to be something we don't need.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that at this moment.
I think Gamachu is going to get ready to head into Ice Palace now.
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, Goomba now heading into his the victory fight, and is he? Does he have a bow or does he have a machine gun? Because that was some pretty quick shots.
That was a very quick and very quick kill on good old Vitreous.
Oh, Ice Palace. Your hint system sometimes just so funny.
I mean, you gotta love the hint system in this game, right?
Yeah. It's just so that if you went to Ice Palace before you went to Mire, you would have known that you didn't need to do the fire locked test. Yeah, the big key here in the first one. So, according to, or it might point that you might have to have hookshot to get the hammer here. However, if you do find a small key in the ice fighter room, then that is not a problem.
Well, I don't think it's going to be any problems for runners today, since we had like hook shots from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, it was needed for a Dark World access. Yeah, second hint here now come up for Gamatsu. And that was either hookshot or the boots. So the infamous Ice Palace bomb jump here for Gamatsu now. It's always these these diagonal bomb jumps which is the most irritating one.
That bomb jump is not it's not that easy to get the correct pixel. It's so easy to get like a little bit further down or like a bit too much up.
Yeah, but it's also like it was also here that someone pointed out and said that was our third boot hint.
Yeah, I think our runners already, like, at this point, I think they already know where... Ooh, well, there's the book, so... We have Desert Palace access now.
Yeah. Well, at least Gamasu got his homework. What do you think the subject of that book is?
Well, at this point it got just pointed one thing, and that's hammer in desert, because we have no access to any other tablets.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna assume that that book subject is bomb jumps.
I think it was. I think that's the book subject about how you use that single arrow you picked up.
Yeah, that's possible. But yeah, look at this Goomba going to pod. That is unfortunate.
And Gamachu only has one more chest to check in here.
Yeah.
Without.
Test and one hit. A unique item in plain sight. That must have been a lamp.
Yeah, it has to be the lamp, right?
I think we have seen all of the ones. No, I don't think it can be Graveyard Ledge.
No, that would be above the pose, so.
Yeah, nothing in Ice Palace either. Only that book.
I mean, I think the book is pointing somewhere, and it's Desert Palace, dependent one.
Yeah.
And right now that is actually the only thing we can do, because we already seen that Pod has nothing, Mire had nothing.
Yeah. It's gonna be either that the mirror or the hammer inside desert at this point. And if it is the hammer, then that could open up the mirror in a Spy Cave.
I just realized we haven't seen the purple chest either, so that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, Gamachu taking that book, heading into the Desert Palace. Let's see if Desert has anything. It got, what is it, 2 items. So let's see if we're super lucky here, and Gamachu did the Galaxy Brain play here.
Yeah. So, do we know if there are any items left in Eastern?
I do think we have seen all the items. I'm not that sure about it though, so.
Alright. But yeah, I guess we're gonna check these right ones here first before checking the torch. The big key. So 2 items and a compass left.
Well, there's one of the items.
Oh, and the shield requires the green pendant. That is a good hint.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody will go for that one, unless this would be like a pedestal.
Yeah. Look at that, the last item is on the boss.
Well, moment of truth now, is there an item here, or do we have to go back to Eastern Palace? Or the purple chest, of course.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of places without that hammer and the mirror.
Yeah. I still would really love if turns out the mirror leads to the hammer in the second chest in the swamp.
I mean, if we find that mirror now, the hammer would be in swamp. I mean, I think it would take a little while before runners would actually head in swamp, because they would check the mirror locations first.
Yeah. There's one thing we haven't acknowledged, and that is that all of the runners at least attempted the spooky action in the Mire basement.
Frostbite takes down good old Vitreous. Third crystal for Frostbite as well.
Yep. One, 2, and 3. Landmolas is down. And
Cape.
yes, purple system.
Oh, I mean, it's purple chest or it's the good old Armless Knights.
Yeah, and look what Lin is doing.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Is it the hammer or is it a mirror?
Yeah, that is the $1 million question at this moment.
Bumper Ledge had the last 300, I think it was.
I think that one was the last one. Last or fourth. One of those two.
So it's nothing on the Bumper Ledge at least. Okay, Purple Chest has... Whoop. Well, there's the hammer.
So I did see someone early in the set saying Mirror is probably Internal Rock.
I mean, it could be right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a huge find for Lin.
Oh, one item away from go mode, and that's the mirror. We know it's not in pod. It's since pod was well. Is there an item still on the Helm Sword? Or did we find all the items?
I can't answer that one. But yeah, now this is was actually the best thing that happened to Lin because look at everyone. They have to have double dip Ice Palace, double dip pod. Lin can just skip all of that.
Yeah, this is turning out great. Lin just needs to go back into Thieves Town and clear that one out as well.
Yeah. However, compared to Ice Palace and Thief Town, double dipping Ice Palace and Pod, double dipping Thief Town is not that big of a deal because that one is so linear.
Gamachu's going for that, hoping for that hammer inside of Pod. Will be a little bit disappointed because it's quite empty in here in Pod.
Yeah. Would you almost say that Lin, even though I hate talking about this kind of stuff, Lin might just be in the lead at the moment?
It's hard to say, but Lin is actually just one item away from go mode. And I mean, if it would be like there's a mirror here on Helm's Sword, then it's definitely in the lead.
Yeah. But just imagine, look at other runners. They have been baited into desert. Lin might not never be there. So that is also one other big time save for Lin.
The biggest question right now is where will the other runners go? Because they will go and clear out Desert Palace. But when will they go to the purple chest. We haven't seen a hint about the purple chest yet.
Yeah, that one, I'm just gonna script that one up to be in Turtle Rock. Lin now in the fight against Helmasaur.
Okay, if this is a mirror here on Helmasaur, Lin will be very happy.
Yeah.
A moment of truth. Is there any item on Helmasaur?
It was,
Okay,
but it was the wrong item.
Yeah, it was the same color, so...
Yeah, so... Can imagine Lin is gonna go into Ice Palace next.
Yeah, I think it's just time to clear out dungeons now.
Ooh, we might actually see a Turtle Rock dive. That's
no, I think it might be a Tower of Hera play. There is, like, it could be one of those because we haven't seen Hera at all.
Yeah, of course, we could see that, but at this moment, I would have gone into Ice Palace because even if there is nothing in Hera, we know Mirror can't be in Swamp. So, and that means it also can't be on Fat Fairy. So, yeah, I don't know about the Hera play.
Lin do have the knowledge about that Pyramid Fairy unique item.
Yeah, absolutely. But at this point, just see on the track that it wouldn't be required. I mean, the only thing that could really be a good thing for us in Pyramid Fairy would be powder for that extra safety in GT.
Unless Lin is thinking about, you know, the Ice Rod being the one item inside of Pyramid Fairy, so he doesn't need to go in, doesn't want to skip in there. So we will see. We will see here what good old Hera has.
Yeah. Oh, I like that nickname, Gamble in Lin.
We already had Big Key, we have Compass in Hera, so let's see.
Yeah.
We don't want to see a small key here. There's one item.
Yeah, one item, one map, and one
there's
small
small key.
Ooh, that is not funny.
Okay, we don't want to see a map here. Troll Door.
Oh, looks like Goomba is gonna go for the purple chest now.
Yeah, this is the purple chest. Oh, he might go to a Bumper Edge. I don't think Goomba's been there. He just picked up the cape.
Possible?
Or maybe not.
He's in it. But yeah, Moldovan is down for the count, and his stash today is a piece of heart. So, just like I said.
I think there might be something more in Ice Palace.
Yeah, it's gonna be something nice. Or it could be that mirror in Turtle Rock. This would be horrible. Oh, did you see that on Goomba side?
Yeah.
That's so trolly.
I think, yeah,
like
this is...
It's such a gamble today. I'm gonna go into Turtle Rock.
I mean, it makes sense going in here instead of going into Ice Palace. It makes sense. It is Turtle Rock. Like there, I think was 5 items in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, and yeah, Gamersu showing a bit of frustration here finding the hammer. And yes, the joke hint in Turtle Rock as well.
Why not?
Yeah, from
Sure.
what I remember, there's one item left in the Ice Palace.
Yeah, there is one more. So that could be that mirror. It could also just be trash.
Yeah. So, good question here, okay?
Alright.
Would you go into Spike Cave first before going to Turtle Rock? Because you could potentially skip Turtle Rock by doing that.
I mean, it's one item. There's 5 items in here. I think I would skip Spike Cave.
Yeah, that is the question. Do you want quality or quantity?
Yeah, I mean, ugh. Maybe I've done Spike Cave before I did Hera, and then to Rock. I don't know.
Yeah. And we can officially confirm that Book was the bait after that Ether tablet check from Gamashu.
Okay, we know that there's just a bottle above the pose, so nothing at Graveyard Ledge. Not that we need anything from Graveyard Ledge because we don't have access to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Frostbite picking up this hammer now.
Yeah, one of the first in the Dark World, but the last one to get the hammer.
Guma takes down Trolldor. That's crystal number 4 for Guma.
Yeah.
Might head into Ice Palace right after this. Let's wrap that one up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, this poke is giving Lin some trouble.
Those pokies are not nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is!
Lin at 1 hour, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Lin is in go mode.
An amazing gamble coming out from Lin. Man, Lin doing all the gambles and somehow they paid out.
This is going to take a while for the other runners. Maybe Gamachu, since Gamachu is already up here. And of course Frostbite might go into Turtle Rock, but could take a while.
Yeah.
But it looks like Gamachu might do that now. He has the hammer up, and I don't think he's going to bring that one down.
Yeah. This could potentially put Gamasu in the just a little bit of lead, depending on how quick he is through Turtle Rock.
It's always green pendant Turtle Rock. It always has some kind of progression. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, sorry. Lin has 4 compared to Gamasu's 3. Yeah, Lin is still in the lead.
Gamachu has 4 crystals right now. And okay, they have the same amount right now.
Yeah.
Lin will pick up their 5th right now.
Yeah, same for Gamasu though. With Pardon only has that one left. Only has Helmaso left in there.
This could be interesting to see because it might just come down to that execution.
Yeah.
So a nice thing for Lin can just go mode, swamp, and Ice Palace completely.
Yeah. I guess we are really impressed because that's why we are so quiet yet.
I think like it's just amazing that Lin just went like Lin really galaxy brained this, like just went for Turtle Rock. First the whole thing with the purple chest, getting that hammer, and from being a bit behind with the Aga play, and wow.
Yeah. The Galaxy Brain play has been kind of the theme for Lin today.
Lin did that really super early Aghanim play, like I think it was like 15 minutes in. And
yeah, but I would still consider that a Galaxy Brain play.
Yeah.
So the theme fits. It fits more than fits.
Frostbite doing Spy Cave. Let's see what Spy Cave has. Pretty sure it got nothing. It could have something like shovel or something, but
Yeah, the shovel will lead him astray, unfortunately.
look at that, another heart container.
Yeah, we absolutely need that one. So everyone has to go to Spy Cave.
There's Gamatsu in the in go mode.
Oh, actually, I saw one cool thing there. Did you see that on Frostbite's health?
No, was that sign card?
Yeah, that was hand cards.
Nice.
Because the health bugged up. Because it stopped. It healed one when he zoomed in, but then he stopped because he saved and quit away from there. So he had to go to the uncle to heal up the second row. Okay, that health container is very required right now.
Yeah, totally. Best card container in the game.
Well, if they would need a health, a little bit of a heal before going into GT, they can simply go there.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will do that though.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Goomba's also gonna go for the Galaxy Prey into Turtle Rock.
Well, for Goomba, this is like the last place he can find that mirror right now. That is like it's that or like one item left in Ice Palace, and I think he'd rather do Turtle Rock than one item in Ice. So for Lin, it was real nice for not going into Ice Palace earlier, because didn't get baited with that book like the others got.
Yeah. And a very, very quick bomb jump in Ice Palace as well there for Lin.
If you know the correct pixel, it goes really smooth.
Yeah, if you can walk one pixel at a time, unlike me who is using a keyboard when playing, and you can just set that one up so quickly.
I don't understand how you can do it with the keyboard.
With difficulty. That is my answer.
Pretty synced up here between Frostbite and Goomba.
Yeah. And while we have been talking here, Gamasu is also in go mode, so yeah, you have that.
Yeah, Gamachu has Ice Palace, is 1 Palace left. Lin is almost done with Ice, so a little bit behind. But it could all just come down to that execution and finding the big key up in GT.
Yeah, also as you said earlier, for the third and fourth race here between Frostbite and Goomba. Frostbite has not completed part yet. So have to get 3 crystals for Frostbite, but Goomba only has to get 2. So that's just gonna add more to that rivalry between them at the moment.
Well, yeah, Frostbite went straight up to Terraferra, I think, and Spy Cave and all that with the hammer.
Yeah.
There we go. Lin is going to enter Swamp Palace here.
Yeah. So
and
1:16:13 go move for Frostbite. Gonna look here at Goomba when he picks up. It's 7 seconds behind on the go mode.
But has only 2 dungeons left.
Yeah, that is the thing here.
I mean, Pod will be pretty fast for Frostbite. Same with Ice Palace, since they only need to go straight to the boss.
Yeah.
It looks like Goomba is going to actually do Swamp Palace before going into Ice Palace.
Alright. I don't think it matters at this point which one you take first.
I think it's just a matter of Ice might be faster than Swamp, actually.
Yeah. When Gamasu taking a lot of damage in the roller room of Ice Palace.
Some of those rooms in Ice Palace is just nasty. Like that room before the bomb jump is like, if you get stuck in there, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Ooh, the nice
With
dash
everything-
there coming from Goomba as well.
Everything hurts in that room before the bomb jump.
Yeah.
Because Frostbite is getting closer to Helmasaur. Gamachu's almost done with Ice Palace.
Yeah, we would say that it's probably one whole palace between them.
Yeah.
That actually makes it so that it is a closer race between Goomba and Gamasu than between Gamasu and Frostbite. Or Goomba and Frostbite. And any of those 2 options at this point.
Yeah, because Goomba and Gamachu will just switch places here. Gamachu goes Swamp, Goomba goes to Ice Palace, so it's going to be very close between those.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, and
question
a
now.
perfect fight from Gamasu.
That was very beautiful. There was a question in chat about if you're Lin, would you feel behind by now? I don't think Lin feels behind.
Yeah, I don't think so because of that Turtle Rock gamble. I don't think Lin feels behind.
Yeah, and just about where the hammer was as well in the purple chest. Maybe it feels behind because of the Aga play that was not required, but I don't think at this point it really matters.
Yeah. If Lin feels behind, then it would probably be just one other racer on the race team if that is the case. Because maybe you imagine someone else doing purple chest and sort of rock gamble like you did, and you did Aga.
Yeah. And that's crystal number 7 for Lin. I think we're going to play a little game here, right?
Ooh, I like games.
So in Ganon's tower, well, in his basement, there's 22 chests, and the big key is in one of them. Put your guess in the chat, and we'll see who wins. Angles, where do you think the big key will be?
I'm going for one of my 3 lucky numbers. I'm gonna go for 9 today.
Well, you know me by now. I'm going to say title room. Number 22.
Of course you do. Well, there you go. Goomba is done with Swamp Palace, so off to ice then.
Then Gamachu has just entered Swamp Palace, so it's going to be super close between Goomba and Gamachu.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Frostbite.
guys, if you want to get into the guessing game, then make sure to hurry up, because as soon as Lin gets in, you can't guess anymore, basically.
It's going to be interesting to see where Lin goes first. It would be real fun if it would be a early title room play.
I hope not, because that, if it isn't there, that would give a lot of the other runners some catching up potential.
But that's the fun part, right? We want it to be as close as possible, right?
Well, I remembered how it went for your match yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, Lin enters the GT now. So let's see. Where is that Vicky?
Yeah, it's 1 hour 22 minutes flat.
Starting off with the Hope Room.
Yeah, 1 small key and 1 piece of art. And because it was a small key there, let's go right.
No title room right now, at least.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be your lucky number 1, number 22.
Yeah, just save that one for later. It's fine by me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Frostbite is going to take care of Cold Stare here. Gamachu almost taking care of Argus, and Goomba closing in on Cold Stare as well.
Yeah, Gamasu being just that tiny bit ahead then.
So that was number 6 on the chest here. Going to pick up that small key and mirror out.
Yeah. So time for number 7. Just a big 20. And very synced up, holding up the crystals for Gamasu and Frostbite.
And that is number 7 for Gamachu. So here we go. Ganon's Tower for Gamachu.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting to see the time between Goomba and Gamasu.
Yeah.
And then,
Ooh, half magic.
That's half magic.
That's number 8.
Yeah.
10.
10 and 11. Aw. Yeah, this room could give you a lot of trouble if you're not prepared. But there we go, Goomba also has his 7th crystal now.
That was number 12, right?
Yes.
That was, I think that was our last bottle. What's the number 3? I don't remember the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13 coming up.
Yeah. Just a piece of heart. It's not like we've seen a lot of hearts this seed.
Now it feels like we have seen like pretty much every, like at least the piece of hearts.
Yeah.
So 14, 15, 16, and 17 coming up.
Yep. 13. 14. 15. 17. And Lin is gonna look really stylish today.
There, Gamachi entered at 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 25 seconds.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a lot of time between them. It will come down to the routing between those two. And Lin gets the bong strat as well, and Gamasu is going right.
Okay, Bob's chest coming up.
18.
It's like, I think
So
it's
not
like
19, 20, and 21 coming right up. And Gumba is starting on the left side. $19, $20, $21.
yes.
Found it!
It's time room.
It is gonna be time room, man. You're lucky, Neil.
Good old time room. Never disappoints.
Yeah. Goomba is looking to starting out the Dark Magician strat here.
If Goomba would do tile room here, that would put him like very close to Lin.
Yeah. Is he gonna go for that gamble though? He isn't.
No.
Frostbite could just now, if he decides to do the tile room, can just snipe it from Goomba and Gamashu.
I mean, if somebody did that gamble, or like if Lin went for a gamble as well on tile room, like that would be insane if you think about it, with the Aga play, Turok play, and then it would have been the God play with the tile room.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at that, we have 6 crystals for Frostbite now, as well as Lin is going into the gauntlets.
I think this is pretty easy to say that this is Lin's race to lose now. There's like, it's gonna take a while before the others realizes this is tile room.
Yeah. Yeah, we have
So
we have one runner who could possibly gamble for it.
I mean, if Frostbite goes for a gamble on tile room, that would put him very close to the others.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at it. There's basically 4 sets difference between Gamashu and Goomba at this point.
It's really close between them because they swapped back and forth, Goomba and Gamachu. Gamachu started with the right side. Goomba started the left side, went over to the right side, and then he had to go back to the left side again.
Yeah.
Nice Lamola's fight from Lin.
Yeah, Lin Lin's execution has been so good this race.
It's been really on a different level. It's been fantastic to see. This for room number 1. Super easy. With the Sumaris rats.
Look at that. Only Tylium left for Gamatu. Come on, Frostbite. I know you want to do it. I know you want to.
I mean, if he starts Tyrion now, he would be just a few seconds behind Gamatu.
No!
But that will not happen.
Aww. Lin at the same time firing up some lucky fire rod shots.
I think the most interesting part right now is going to be the climb between Goomba and Gamatu, the execution.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be so close between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Frostbite is gonna go for the standard route, so he's gonna full clear left side. I know someone who... I was commenting with someone, don't remember who it was, and that person told me that one time they had a 22 in Starfoot's room.
How is that even possible?
I have no idea.
I don't think I've ever seen something like that.
Yeah, I have no idea either how that happened. But yeah, I got 2 for Lin.
Nice double.
Yeah.
I think that was another double, right?
I think it was single.
That was at least double, so okay, it was a single one. So you only need one more hit, I think. So yeah, there we go. Aga is down. Lin is going to have a hot date with the good old Ganon.
Yeah. What meal are they gonna eat? Are they gonna eat pork, bacon, or ham?
Let's go with all 3. Why not?
Ooh. Oh wow. Are we at some sort of buffet restaurant?
Yeah, it's Ganon's pyramid buffet, something like that.
Ganon Steakhouse.
Oh, that is actually a good name for a place like that. Ganon Steakhouse. Lamola's fight for Gamatu.
Yeah, and look at that. A perfect position for Lin.
Can't get that better placement on Ganon. So Ganon will be down anytime soon, unless something happens. You know, commentator's curse. I'm not going to say too much about it.
Yeah. Oh, I do love some other names in the chat as well. But yeah, that is Phase Freedom. Will be able to get a double? Nope. Got
nice
the force boost though. Yeah, there we have the double, and this is gonna be the final. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure to get your GDs in the chat for Lin, as Lin is gonna be our first finisher here on the restream. The victory music is playing, the sword is held up to the sky, and Lin is gonna finish off with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 34 minutes and 5 seconds, and that means that Lin is also first on the race overall. GG.
Yeah, GG's to Lin. I think that actually came down to the purple chest and Turo Rock play.
Yeah, and also like the comment here that Lin left here with Nani?
I think that one pretty much sums up everything with that reaction.
Yeah.
And we are joined by Lin. GG's.
GG's, I guess.
You didn't expect that.
No! Like, it could have been even better, because I felt so far behind that I wanted to do Tile Room, because nobody was done yet. But I decided not to do it, but still, like, what? Like, I did Aga, I double-dipped Pod? Like, what?
How did it feel to win a daily race with an Aga 1 play that early on? How did that feel?
I don't like I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just, I mean,
Well,
sure, I did the very early Turtle Rock play. Like, I still had Tease Down to do. I had Ice, but I didn't want to do that, so I went straight for. I mean, I can't skip Hera, so I went for Hera then PR.
Well, can you guess why it happened that you came first?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody did Ice Palace. That's the only answer.
They sure did, and
They
got
basically-
debated.
Yeah, they basically
Well,
lost location both Hammer and the Mirror.
Okay, so Battle's process. If something isn't Teeth Down that I skip the bag, I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's why when I went back to the Dark World, I just took the purple just and went for it. like I wanted to cut that corner. Like, if I do Teeth Down now, like, if it's the answer, then sure, whatever, right? There are probably people that did that. So I went and took the purple chest. It's not that big of a time loss, but I wanted to know what was in that one. Because, sure, I mean, I could have gone to Ice Palace, I guess, but nah.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't went to Ice Palace, because they found a book in there, and the book led them to a desert palace, which led them to a cape, and that was it. Nothing on the Ether tablet either. So you saved yourself some time there with the purple chest and all that.
I mean, Aga was nice because I could route like Pod easily. Even though I double dipped that, I'm pretty sure some people did that as well. Like, there's no way. When you find the bow in Village of Outcast, like, you're thinking about Pod already. He was even bow locked from the first chest.
Yeah. Well, while we have been talking here, we have two other finishers. Get your GDs in chat for Gamasu and Gomba, who have finished off second and first in the race here with official times of 1:37.20 and 1:37.52. Speaking of which, we're joined by one of them right now. GG, Gamasu.
GG's to you, Gamanshu. And we're also joined by Goomba. GG's.
I hate this game.
GG's, and I second that.
Like, why? I skip one spot in the entire game, and it's the stupid hammer. Like, why? Every time I skip anything, it's the hammer. I'm so done with this game.
You guys want to know a sad thing?
What's that?
Lin actually did Aga 1 as well.
Did Aga 1 as well?
Yeah.
I knew someone was gonna do Aga 1.
I did it. I
I'm-
did it. It routed. Actually, it routed to the flute pretty well. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I got the flute relatively early just because I last looked the stupid hammer. Like, literal absolute last location. I dove Pod, I dove Ice Palace, I took my book to Desert Palace. It was literally my absolute last spot in the entire game.
Sounds like we have very similar routing.
And then, of course, the one time I'm actually thinking about pulling the trigger on Tile Room because, hey, I totally screwed this seed up, but nobody's done yet, so maybe it's Tile Room. It's actually Tile Room, but I don't do it.
So, to be honest, I felt behind as well with that icon. I did double dip Pod as well, but like I said, like that portal made that kinda not bad. I would say, like, better than going back to Outcast and, running from here. But still, I did a lot of bad plays as well. That's why I don't understand how I won that one. That's the thing.
I told you, I double dipped everything. I last location the hammer, and of course, when I got the hammer, I felt behind. So instead of doing the sensible thing and just going straight to Turtle Rock, I went to hammer pegs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lindley, you went like Hera, and you went straight up to Turtle Rock. That was we were like discussion, like we knew there was like one more item left in Ice Palace, and we were like, maybe we'll go to Ice Palace, maybe not.
No.
I think we already collected all 3 of them.
Really behind with that Aga1 play and double dip pod. Like going back to pod doesn't save. I mean, it doesn't cost me time. I could have done T-Stun as well, but I was like, I'll just go to TR. It was the most logical for me. Like that cane was so early. We had bomb boost as well. I was like, sure.
I mean, by the time I could go to T-Rock, the things I had open were Hammer Pegs, Spike Cave, Tower of Hera, and T-Rock. So, naturally, I went to Hammer Pegs.
Yeah, naturally.
I can't make a right decision anymore. Like, every time I make any sort of decision in any seed, I just get screwed. Every time. Every single time.
It's Randomizer. Welcome to Rando.
And it is a daily race, which is meant for the gamble, so you kind of did your bad there as well. Well, everybody, give it up for Frostbite 3030 now, as he has finished off with an official SRL time of 1:41.49, coming in 6th in total.
Why didn't I just pull the trigger on Tile Room? Like, I knew it was Tile Room and nobody was done yet when I got into GT. It had to be Tile Room. Why didn't I just do it?
If you guys did the tile room, you would have been actually pretty closer to Lin, because
I would have won easily. GT Basement is almost 5 minutes.
I actually thought about it as well. I felt behind that Aga1 play. I felt behind. I felt so far behind with that Aga1 play.
With your Galaxy play this whole seeds, I would have expected you to do tile room, to be honest.
Also, we are joined by Frostbite. GG's.
Screw this game. It sucks.
Agreed.
Imagine checking purple chests in this seed. I mean, I honestly can't
Right.
believe anyone did it, right?
I mean, it was literally my last spot.
Same with me. Absolute 100. So I last located the glove, and then I last located the moon pearl, although that wasn't that far of a trip.
You didn't last look at the glove. Did you kill
And then-
Aga1?
Well,
No,
I
you
know,
didn't.
but I knew it wasn't Aga 1 because, like, I had Eastern Palace left, and I had no items for Aga 1, no moon pearl, no anything, right? So, that was a silly play gambling Aga in that situation, Lynn, frankly.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I didn't check the lumberjack and I didn't do bonk rocks. Like, am I going just to check so I don't do Aga1? No, I killed Aga1 before that, and then I checked that.
Yeah, but you hadn't been into Eastern or anything yet, right? Like, I
Nope.
mean, yeah, I see lots of checks, but no, I kind of figured the hammer was on the purple chest for a long time, but it just was bad for me because I left it for so long. Even though in retrospect, instead of going into Ice Palace, it would have been way smarter to go and check the purple chest. But of course, you keep finding goddamn things to keep it going around. Oh, this book has to lead to the hammer. Oh, before that, this flute has to lead to the hammer. Like, it's infuriating. And then the goddamn game doesn't even let me last locate the GT big key. Like, I mean, come on. Of all the things it let me last locate this game, I go out of my way to try and last locate the GT big key, and I couldn't do it. So, I mean, I didn't get it with check 3, but I was like, whatever, 17, whatever it is when you don't do compass room. But no, I'm infuriated with this game right now. Every game, I
Same.
skip one thing, it's a thing. Like, I'm honestly just not going to be playing it anymore because Like it never ends. It never ends. The one
Yeah,
thing you
no,
leave,
I'm-
you can
I'm
go
going
find my
back to
last
Ocarina of
restream
Time.
here. It's like Moon Pearl. God damn it! So one thing I skip is the Moon Pearl. Like I don't know. I'm out. Sorry for ranting at you guys, but GG's to everyone else who beat me and Lynn for taking the race. But I'm out. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, we didn't even have time to say he's back. He just straight up left.
That's Frostbite for you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him. Randomize, we gotta randomize sometimes.
I mean, it was a bad seed. It was a very bad seed, and
It was an
like,
absolute
I'm actually-
garbage seed.
That's the thing. I'm actually surprised. I won with how bad I routed that. That's the thing. Because I
Did you
routed
double
that
dip
pretty
Ice Palace?
badly. No.
Did you go
Go
to
with
the
it,
full
Dan.
clear desert palace?
How many dungeons did you double dip, Lin?
Didn't you just sub? Yeah, just
And
pod.
T-Stomp.
Just pod?
And T-Stomp.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, there you go.
No Ice
Turns out
Palace, no desert.
Agavon is faster than double dipping Ice Palace and full clearing Desert Palace.
like even I know that Aga one was the nerdy trigger, but like I went for the flipper checks, didn't find anything. I'm like, it has to be Aga one, right? I don't have a glove. I have a flippers and a hook shot. Like, it has to be Aga one. I'll just kill it now, right?
You know, I did feel good when I got that book, and right after I got that book in Ice Palace, I got a hint there that said a unique item is in plain sight. And I don't recall getting anything unique item in plain sight, so I just figured it was going to be the torch and over at Desert Palace.
I don't know if the lamp doesn't count since it's in the library, right? Or does it?
It
Oh,
does. It does.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does,
I
okay.
forgot about the lamp. Totally forgot about it.
Yeah, well, are there any last thoughts from you guys before we wrap this up?
I'm going back to Ocarina of Time. Goodbye. See ya.
There's a unique item in the pyramid, by the way. It was the hint in Aga Tower.
Sick. Probably the ice rod.
Since I was mirror for go mode, I wasn't very worried about it, so.
I mean, I expect everyone's go mode in this seed is the mirror. I could see it being the flute if you do some weird stuff.
Weird stuff. No, I like to say thank you guys for commentating. Really appreciate you guys
No.
putting me on restream here, and thank the trackers as well.
Yeah, well, looking at the schedule here, right now we're at Speed Gaming 4 and Speed Gaming 1. It is the Pokemon Red and Blue Glitchless tournament going on over at Speed Gaming 2 at 4 p.m. It is gonna be the Final Fantasy Chaos tournament, and coming up at 5 p.m. it is gonna be the Metroid Prime tournament, and later on at 9 p.m. it is two Metroid Prime ones, one Super Metroid A Link to the Past combo randomizer normal, and of course it's also the 9 p.m. daily race for A Link to the Past, which is the category is random friendly. What does that mean?
I have no idea what that means, but I don't know. We'll also wait and see, I guess.
Some garbage rolled with the bot, I think. Probably Triforce Hunt. It's always Triforce Hunt.
Ah. Well, if that is the case, make sure to check that out. Because Type of Hunt is always fun to check because it just goes by so quick. Anyway, thanks so much to Raf and Tankir and Tapir for doing the tracking for us. And thank you so much, Nilsson, for being a commentator here with me.
Thank you as well, Angles, and of course our amazing trackers, and for our restreamers, GG's. And that pretty much sums it up, and have a good night.
Bye bye, guys.